We're just getting set up here to pump some manure. Bit of an issue with the 4230, something fuel related. So got the 7320 on it. Yeah, wow, I'm losing it. So this bottom lever opens the fill. This top one does up top, and it's got a center agitator. So right now I just got the center agitator running. I'm gonna open the top one. Ideally, we just gotta agitate for an hour or two, and then I can just pump for the rest of the day. But yeah, this is my third trip. First trip, somebody tried to pass me. Second trip went pretty smooth, other than I almost killed a biker on a hill. He had plenty of room, but I had to lock it up because he was in my way. So trying to get this lock off. Yeah, so I'll get this loaded. Yeah, so the bottom one, well, it's a nice day at the beach. So tanker's loaded. The bottom one's out in the middle. You can see over there, it's been breaking it up. I'm gonna give this some more RPMs now. But yeah, there's a lot of manure at the beach, at the pool. So we'll get it done. I always do. Curse myself. I said I was going to turn it up, and I broke the shear bolt that was in there, or the bolt that was in there. Wasn't a very good bolt though. So you gotta shut the tractor off. Always best to do that when you're working around PTO anyways. Curse myself though. But I did grab a bunch of bolts beforehand, so I got them in the truck. So all we gotta do is line these holes back up, put a bolt in. That's all that holds that together. Usually I do it on the edge, so the bolt will sit nicely in it. It's always nice when you get the right bolts too. Damn, I'm on fire today. Fuego. So maybe I got the ones that are a little too short. We'll get them to work though. If you put too long in there, when they break, you can't get them out. So these are lessons of life that you learn along the way. And it helps when you hide screwdrivers places. There we go. Now we're on. Always be prepared. There we go. We're back in business. Back to pumping. I'm out here spreading. These people are walking around the outside of the field, which a lot of our fields they can. There's trails and whatnot. But they saw me coming around the corner, even though they saw me pull in. They instantly start walking across the field away from me. I'm coming right towards you. Like, just walk by and don't worry about it. That was already all spread, so overlapping quite a bit, just so I get the right amount. Well, I did spill some here last trip. Francisco came down and cleaned it up. I was worried I was gonna get back here and the cops were gonna be here. Somebody complained, but nobody was behind me when it spilled out. I had to stop. I started pulling out and I had to stop and back up. And when I stopped quick and came up out of the fill port, I got the nurse spread finally on the controls, so when I'm running down the road I actually have it switched into nurse function so that none comes out the pipe. The pipe sits a little too low, but yeah, I'm sure it's not the last time we're gonna spill in these next few days. So I'm rolling into the center, and there's a house there that sits on the corner before you get the street away, and the kid's always got a John Deere tractor out or something, and he's sitting on the little John Deere tractor and he's giving me the blow the horn. So I blew the horn and the horn got stuck on. So I had to rip my airline off. And finally it shut off. I was pulling it down, pinching it. My fingers hurt. But when a little kid tells you to blow the horn, you blow the horn. Just pulling out with, I think this is load 12. Might be 13. I'm really running that 2 loads an hour. So from here to the field's about 5 miles. Spread return. 5 miles back. Load. And the amount of bikers is absolutely ridiculous. So you go around one, then you gotta slow down for the next one, then you got some cars. There's no side of the road and anything else. If you guys haven't watched some of the videos, I'll show you. Wow, that sun is bright. It's only 3:30 and I feel like it's like 7 o'clock. The sun's bright, or it's low, it's bright. And I'm starving. I had my leftovers from last night for breakfast. That wasn't very much. Ain't ate anything since then, but I'm gonna get this field done. Which is 7 acres. I figure I got like 4 more loads, maybe 2 hours left. Maybe a few more than that. I don't know who this is with the trailer trying to back up in the driveway. But they gotta get out of my way. I got things to do. Over there, it's just about 7 acres, putting on pretty heavy. Goal's like 15 to 18,000 gallons an acre. I was gonna find a good place for you guys to hang out and watch spread, but everywhere that gets you a good angle also gets you pretty stinky and covered. So I guess we'll just wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna fly the drone. I didn't even bring it with me. It's somewhere in my van. But yeah, you guys get the idea. If you haven't watched the videos, go back, watch how I built this tank, this whole setup. If you're interested in that kind of stuff, give you more of an idea of how I came about with this thing. In here, you got your hydraulics controls. This is for dump. This is actually turn the PTO on, so dump truck up, down. High pressure, low pressure. It's 30 28 and 3600 psi difference. Up down of the nurse boom, in out of the nurse boom, spreader nurse function. I got this hooked up, makes life so much easier. I'm hoping I don't have any more issues as far as manure coming out of the spread plate like previously I have. So I did overfill it and came out the top today, but so I got that hooked up. So if I go ahead, I engage everything, let the clutch out, I switch it to the nurse function. So that's switched over to the nurse. I did end up putting a little tab on the back so I could see if it's up in the... That's over on the spread. I did end up putting a tab that I could see if it was stuck, if it was in the spread. Let me try this again. I did put a little tab to see if it was up in the nurse position. That way I'm not trying to pump and pumping it all over the top of it. So then this is a 6+1. So you got one speed in low, drop it in low, bring it over, it's in low, air's off, put the power diff lock in, power divider locker in. So then you start going, get far enough away so you're not driving back over your manure, hit the on button, and away she goes. Like I said, I'm overlapping a little bit just to get more manure per acre. I wish this had a low, but it doesn't. Can't win them all. I didn't think about that when I was setting up the crop. It's looking pretty good, I'd say. Good. I was hoping I'd make it up the hill. Alright, we'll back out of here. Sand. Just spinning in sand. Whoa. Look at that. Get some axle hop. Break a drive shaft. Not be in a good time, right? For anybody who's broke a drive shaft. It wasn't being stuck though. See if I can get out of here and go sideways. There we go. We'll get that spot over there. And then we'll go jet down, finish up that little corner, I hope. And then yeah, 1 or 2 more loads. I'm right on my numbers. It's like I've got one flow meter. I know how much I'm putting on. And then I'm thinking I'm gonna go get something to eat quick, get some takeout, something, and come back and I'm gonna chisel plow this. I really wanted somebody to run a chisel plow today, but I can't even get anybody from the farm to trim some trees back for tomorrow, where I had the incident with the crazy lady. I guess I'll do it myself. We'll go spread that little bit. What I got left in the tanker. Gonna need a little bit more for here. I think I'm right on with the 3 loads, or now 3 loads. We're empty. Shut the pump off. Switch back to nurse. Block off. Maybe want that back in still. Nurse is good. Shut the PTO off. Now we're good. whole point, I don't want to run over the manure as much as I can. If I do, I try to drive over some clean stuff after. Some ground, regular ground. Because the second you start trekking it out on the field, on the roads, people start getting pretty annoyed. I am pulling a little bit more up because I have been running over manure. But doing the best I can, not much. It is a beautiful night. So it's been like 70 all day. That's why there's so many people out. And I'm in a t-shirt. That sky's looking good. It's just sad that it's only 4 o'clock or whatever it is and it looks like this, but... Well, 7:15 and it feels like it's 10 o'clock at night. We're gonna go chisel plowing. Right? We just got seven acres or so that we spread on today that we gotta get chisel plowed so that I don't have to do it tomorrow on my head. And I'll go right into hauling manure, which you can't really see the truck over there. But that's the plan. Just cruising along, like 3/4 throttle. It's nice though. Even at 7, none of the bikers are out, no people are out. Run down the road with all the lights on. Gotta come out here, take the stops out, because you know, safety first, and it would be real awkward having to explain to the town why I chisel plowed a section of road. I don't know, I think that would be awkward. I'm sure some of you would say, just tell them what's up. Alrighty, you ready to go? We got some chisel plowing to do. Can't wait till I put the 2 more light bars on the sides. I can see good there, but clearly on the GoPro you can't. So, doing it for you guys. This is sandy ground, so what if got nervous. So like what I was saying, we're trying to bury all the manure, keep the nitrogen in there. I'm really spinning though. So I'm glad the duals are on. I wouldn't want anybody else running it with the duals. Just because of how tight it is in some spots. This is awkward. What are you doing back there? I take it the pin just came out. Yep, I think. I see the pin sitting on it. Unless my drawbar broke. No, that looks good still. Not really sure how I'm gonna get that back off the ground. I don't have a chain with me. This isn't too handy. Nothing that I did. It snapped the bottom half off of it. The pin's still in, it just snapped the bottom half off. Well, that's not handy. I guess we're gonna put the hammer strap back on and have to run it like that. This is gonna stay here. I'm gonna move this out a little bit and then I'm gonna wait for a ride. It's running pretty good though. So I guess that'll do it for tonight. Seeing as, yeah, I was almost done anyways. This ground's pretty full of manure, which is nice. So I'll chisel plow it in. But hope you guys enjoyed watching. Finally getting the 7520 back out. Got all the lights on still. Oh, what? What's going on here? Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. But thanks for watching. If you haven't done so, slide on over, give this video a like. Go give all the other videos a like if you haven't done so. Subscribe, drop a comment. Yeah, tell me what's your biggest breakdown, random breakdown or something that you've ever had. This isn't my biggest one, clearly, but just odd. Wasn't expecting it. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Probably gonna be the same thing. More manure hauling. Got more to go, so well, have a good one.